Hey guys, Brian Kiplinger here again. We're going to go in and set up your Call Loop account next. Now, by now, you should have already gone in and set up your Business Manager account with Facebook, set up your Facebook lead gen ad, set up your Aweber account with your first series of autoresponders, and set up your Connectio account to connect your Facebook lead gen with your Aweber account. So the next step here is Call Loop. This is the platform that we use to send out our voice broadcasts and our text messages. And all this stuff, we're going to set it up in an automated fashion. So once it's created, when somebody opts in from your leads, you've got email follow-ups, you've got voice follow-ups, you've got voicemail follow-ups, and you also have text messages. So you're hitting people from every possible angle and utilizing an incentive to get them to that call to action to follow through with the steps that you want them to. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing that you're going to want to do is a press 1 voice script. Now I'm going to show you a sample of that here in just a moment. You're also going to want a voicemail script. Let me explain the difference between the two. A press 1 voice script is if somebody actually answers the phone when the voice broadcast goes out. So it'll say, "Hi, this is so-and-so with yada yada yada. Press 1 to connect with me right now," or press 1 to connect with the live operator right now. The voicemail script is for the times that people don't answer their phone. And from our experience, that's about 2/3 of the time. So if they don't answer the phone, it's leaving a voicemail. Now they can't press 1 to connect from a voicemail, so there's just a slight variation on the voice message telling them to call your number. The other one is really simple. It's a text message. And what you're going to want to do is go to spawebinar.com/call loop. Now I'm going to cut to the next screen and show you guys how to get set up. Okay, so here we are on a new tab. I'm going to go ahead and paste and go, spawebinar.com/call loop. It's going to open up the page here. The first thing that you're going to want to do is sign up for free. So click on this button, fill it out. You get a 14-day free trial as well as 25 free messages. Now your cost on this is going to be your voice broadcast and your text messages, which is 5 cents per delivery. Go ahead and press pause. Complete the process of setting up your Call Loop account, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. Okay, now that you've got your account set up and ready to go, we're going to sign in. So when you come in here, what you're going to be looking at on your home screen, it's going to show you the different groups that you've created. Okay, yours of course will be empty when you open up a new account. You won't have any others in here. So what you'll do is you'll click on Create a New Group, and you'll name it you don't have to worry about any kind of integration here. You're just going to create your new group and hit Create Group. Now as you're navigating with Call Loop, your current group name is showing up right here at the very top. If you have multiple lists, you could go in to do a broadcast or make a modification, and if you're not paying attention and you have it set on a different list, then you're making the changes or doing a broadcast to a list that you don't want to do it with. So just a pointer there. Make sure that every time you go in to add, change, do anything, that the actual group that you want to add or change something to is showing up in this window. Okay, once we have that set up, we're good. The next thing that we're going to want to do is create our audio messages. Okay, we want to populate that in here. So when you click on audio, again, make sure that you're in the group. When you click on audio, you're not going to have anything in here because it's a brand new account, right? So you'll come over here, click on Create a New Audio. You can either upload it as an MP3. Now, there are a couple ways you can do this. You can either record it yourself on your computer and upload it. You could write up a script and hire a voiceover, and they can do it. And you can upload it here, or you can record it by phone. But for this purpose, we're going to do it by phone. So what you'll do is you'll dial this phone number, and then it'll prompt you to enter the PIN. You follow the instructions, and you leave your voicemails. And let me show you the two different again. Remember, we have the press 1 voice script, and then we have the voicemail script. So the very first one, you'll see what I have here. "Hi, this is Brian with the TGV Reward Center. This message is a courtesy reminder about your complimentary airline ticket vouchers and hotel stay in Honolulu, Hawaii, which you recently signed up for on Facebook. Now, we only have a limited number of these mini vacations to offer, and we just wanted to make sure that you didn't miss out. Press 1 on your dial pad at any time during this message to be connected with the live operator, and we'll get you all the details and reserve your spot. Again, press 1 on your dial pad, and we look forward to hearing from you. Aloha. Same thing. If they're not answering their phone, it's going to push it right to their voicemail. Be sure to call us right away at yada 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 yada. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Now that we have the group set up, we have the 2 different voice messages ready to go, and we'll get to the text in just a moment. But once that's ready to go, you're going to want to come up over here to where it says Messages and click on Triggers. Okay, now it's going to say Create a Trigger. So this first trigger name is, let's say this one's going to be your text message. XYZ Company SMS 1. Okay, so this is your first SMS message. So you'll type in, whatever you can within 143 characters that's pertinent to what you're doing. So I would put something like, oops. And you can do, matter of fact, let me back up here. Click on first name. Okay, so what that'll do is it'll inject their first name there. So first name, comma, congratulations on your complimentary vacation to Hawaii. Be sure to call us right away. Availability is limited. And then put your phone number there. And what will happen is when that text message goes out, when they open it up, when they look at it, that phone number will be highlighted, so it's tapped to call. They can just click on it to call you. Okay, so now we've got your trigger set up and ready to go. Let's go back and create another trigger. Now this one's going to be for voice. We just did your SMS, so let's do voice. So we'll name this one XYZ Company Voice 1. Okay, so it's the first voice broadcast. So your caller ID, okay, you can put whatever number you want there. For the unsubscribe, I always go down and select 9. Now what you're going to want to do is click on where it says Advanced Options. And then come down to where it says Transfer Call and check that box. Listeners, press 1 to connect. Just leave it set at 1. And then put in your caller ID. Or I'm sorry, not your caller ID. You're going to want to put in the phone number that you want it to call to if they're to press 1 to connect. Then you'll come down here. And remember, you created your, you already created your voice broadcasts and you called in. So they're already going to be stuck. You're already going to be in the library. So we've got subs. Okay, and this one is for whatever you named it for voicemail. Okay, and then you click on Create Trigger. Okay, so now you're good to go. You've got both triggers set up. You have the text message that's going to go out. You also have the press 1 to connect voice broadcast that's going to go out. And if they don't answer, it's automatically going to leave the voicemail version of that message. So that's it for setting up your call loop account. You're good to go here. And now we're going to go set up the next component and start tying it all together. See you in the next video.